Hi everyone. I just wanted to do a quick personal check-in with you. First of all, thank you for the messages you sent me. As many of you do know, my mom does live in Turkey and I received some really nice messages from you today. I want to let you know that she's safe and she's not in an area that's really close to the earthquake that hit. She did say that they did feel it last night because they woke up like around 3 a.m. I guess, and it was a scary experience, but she's completely fine. Of course, my heart is really heavy today. It's devastating that it's even hard to picture that the eastern region is like a lot of towns are completely wiped out. Some of the buildings crumbled like cookies, so it's really sad. Anyway, like I said, I just wanted to do a personal check-in with you, let you know that everything's fine. Thank you for the nice messages. Also, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the new format of our discussion board. So we've been receiving a lot of feedback from you as our students for a while now on how you dread the Wednesday night posts, which I understand, I completely understand. And a discussion is meant to be like a conversation, but lately what it has become here is like it's been turned into like a mini paper, and especially in my section I do want this to be an ongoing conversation where you feel comfortable and you're able to talk about the material that you're reading, and we can talk about anything as long as we can relate the theory to that topic that we're discussing. So moving forward, as of today, we've started a new format to pilot and see how it goes. And as you will see, the discussion is starting today, but it's going to go on until Unit 8. So what I want you to do is go in there, and in light of the material you've been reading, you can talk about anything. You can talk about a book you read, a show you watched, the movies that I sent you, which I will continue sending some movies, and you can talk about anything that's going on around you, something in your life, a past experience, perhaps something that you've observed, a news piece, something you saw on social media. You can share anything and we can talk about the ethical implications based on what we're learning that week. So we're going to keep going back to that over the weeks until we finish. And by the end of Unit 8, so during our last week, my expectation is to have maybe eight, at least eight, but preferably more posts than that per person. So what you can do is you can start an initial post each week. You can follow up on the post that you had. I will also be in there posting. So we're just going to keep this conversation live and going. And unless you're sharing someone's material, like if you're quoting from someone, I don't expect APA. But obviously, if you do share something that belongs to someone else, I do expect to see a citation. I mean, ethically, that citation needs to be there. But that's not my expectation at all. So you can just self-reflect. You can be talking about what you think, what you want to talk about. Like I said today in my announcement, the floor is yours. Anything that you want to discuss, anything that you want to talk about, as long as it's related to the course material, we can talk about that. So I'm going to leave the floor to you, and hopefully this is going to be exciting and this is going to be different. So let's see how this goes. I would really love to hear your thoughts, so let me know if you have any thoughts or questions or any issues, anything on your mind. Oh, and by the way, if you do want to ask any questions, that's also a place to go. So if you're not sure what to post, you can just post like a question, something general, and I will lead you. I will moderate the conversation. I'm sure your friends will be happy to get in there and also jump and um, talk about whatever it is that you are concerned about. So let's get the conversation started. Also, please stop in the hallway chat, which you can find in the course information page. So that's the space where we can share pet pictures. As you can see, I think my cat's somewhere here behind me. She's lurking behind the curtain, I think, because I can see the curtain moving. And you can share food, you can share recipes, anything you want. So that's going to be like our social space. And the discussion space is going to be where we're talking about the class materials, but in a more casual way, like something like if you were actually in person in the classroom, what kind of conversations would we have? What questions would you have? What would you like to talk about? What would you like to address? Oh, and there she is. So meet my little assistant. This is Mayu. I don't know if you can see her. Maybe like two brown eyes. She loves to photobomb the videos that I make for my classes. So anyway, I just wanted to touch base with you, and I hope all is well, and I hope you have a great rest of the evening, and I look forward to reading your posts.